But I wanted to, so then that's where the first money comes in. But then then they sell the MLM, and then is Build Your Empire next?
No.
Okay.
So a company called Prepaid Legal bought this company.
Yeah.
Prepaid Legal became Legal Shield, and at first I was like, this didn't make sense to me. And then we had a bunch of felons on our team. They couldn't get licensed. You had to have an insurance license, and we ended up working our way through that. But then it exploded. And that's when things really started to roll. They had a great product. It was inexpensive. The pitch was easy because I knew a lot of people that had legal problems. And it made anyhow. I'm not trying to promote them.
Yeah.
They did me wrong later on, so don't.
I'm just kidding. Affiliate link.
Yeah, I got a lot of friends there. They're good people. Just we went our after basically 13 years there, and I had a strong residual income, which they took away from me. We won't go down. You see that tear welling up in my eye?
Yeah.
Because residual income is what I work for, man. A lot of people work for like I'm not a house flipper. I'm more of like an apartment building guy.
Definitely.
I want rent, and I had I had 50,000 or 200,000 customers, 50,000 reps, and at one point, because they didn't like the way I was doing things, they
I can't believe they were even allowed to do that.
Yeah, they probably weren't. And actually, I had people later on say you could do, and it didn't matter, Anyway, so it opened up another door for me, though. That's where things really started to crank. I got involved in a skincare company.
Okay.
And they were bringing in minerals from the Dead Sea, and I was the last guy to think skincare. I'm like, what do I know about skincare? For me, skincare was whatever soap went on my head, went on my body, and I'm out. But it was that changed my life again. My first, and part of it was revenge to get back at the last company.
Definitely.
So first year, $1 million right out the gate, and
That's crazy.
I've got $250,000 a month residual income. We're in 8 countries. We had 327,000 affiliates.
That's crazy.
It just started cranking, man, and did that for 8 years, and then that's when Build Your Empire came in towards the end of that.
Okay.
That deal. And then Build Your Empire became, the vision was to take world-class entrepreneurs to bring up the next generation of world-class entrepreneurs. To bring the Grant Cardones and connect them with, the John Malotts when, he was 20 years old trying to figure shit out.
Got it. Okay.
And so that's how that whole thing came to be. And,
And so what's the structure of like Build Your Empire? Like, how does that work? Is it like do the younger people like pay to be in, or is it
right
mentors?
now there is no structure?
Okay.
Because
gotcha.
we went through a transition.
Yeah.
We had some people on the team, some young guys that really told us they could do a whole lot of stuff that they just couldn't do. My partner and I got an incredible partner for 20 years, Josh Denny. Him and I own investment companies and a lot of other stuff, and we kind of let them have it.
Okay.
Which, looking back, was a big mistake. It cost us a lot of money and gave them a lot of credibility. Because they had this, Instagram page with 1.2 million followers, and then we started doing events. Was kind of our space, so we said, let's do Build Your Empire events. And, the events, I love the event business.
Yeah.
And then, of course, COVID hit and basically put us out of the event business.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I like the live events. I like the
Me
crowd.
too.
I like that whole feeling.
And I actually saw that on YouTube. It's like 3.5 hours long. I didn't see all of it, but I watched some of the clips of it. It looked sick.
Yeah, we had the Build Your Empire mansion, so we put these kids up in a, 12,000 square foot house that they lived in and did absolutely nothing for the brand, but helped themselves. They did a lot for themselves. I think they're all doing well now. You're welcome, fuckers. I'm sorry.
Hey, we give back in different ways.
Yeah, I can't hold it. Look, if I was 20 years old and I live in this beautiful house, I got whatever. Maybe I'd have did the same thing. I don't know.
Gotcha. So that's transitioning.
Yeah.